Okay, I'm videoing. Let's see if we can do this. I came across this thumbnail a couple of days ago, and I'm very thankful to him for some of the crazy integrals that he does. It seems like almost every new integral you get, there's some weird and wonderful way of solving it, and this guy has uploaded loads of videos on integration. So I just need to copy down the question. The square root of 3 minus 2 root 2. This is apparently a Cambridge interview question. What's the square root of 3 minus 2 root 2? A is root 3 minus 1. B is root 2 minus 1. And C is root 3 minus root 2. Blackpenredpen goes through a really great way of solving this, and I'll put a link below to his video so you can watch it. It's already had 3.3 million views. But at the moment, I'm noticing something with maths where you can think of, it's just a thought that I've been having while I've been tutoring lately. You can think of subtraction as an addition problem, and addition is often easier to do than subtraction. So sometimes there's a shortcut when you have when you're trying to subtract. You can think of it as an addition. What do I need to add to the smaller number to get to the bigger number? And also quite often when you get a what am I trying to say? When you get a division problem, quite often you can solve it more quickly by multiplying. So really when you're dividing, you're asking the question, how many times does this one number go into this other number? And sometimes you can solve it just by multiplying the small number a few times, and then you can see how many times it goes in. Anyway, this, given that you have three options, A, B, and C already, we can think of this square root problem as a multiplying problem. And you might be so familiar with FOIL, first, outer, inner, last, that you might actually be able to do this in your head. So what we're going to do, we're going to square these. Squared. And we're going to square this. Squared. And we're going to square this. Squared. Okay. Why are we going to do that? Well, it'll be easier to explain at the end, but I'll try now. We're looking for something that when you square it, it gives you this that's inside here. So really, if you're given these three options, you're looking for the one that squares to 3 minus 2 root 2. And like I say, if you're very familiar with FOIL, you might be able to do this in your head. But let's just, have we got room to do it properly? So I'll do this first one, so we can think of it as root 3 minus 1 times root 3 minus 1. And you might be able to eliminate them quite quickly as well. So root 3, I'm going to just draw the arrows like this. You multiply the first one with the first one with the last one, and then, so what is it? First, outer, inner, last. Okay. Root 3 times root 3 is 3. Now this is going to be minus root 3 minus root 3, so I'm just going to jump. So it's going to be minus 2 root 3. And then it's going to be plus 1, because it's minus 1 times minus 1. Now you're welcome to do the workings on the rest of them, but I think I can do this. So it's going to be root 2 times root 2 is 2. Minus, now it's going to be a minus 1 here and a minus 1 here, so it's going to be minus 2 root 2. And then it's going to be a minus 1 times a minus 1, so it's going to be plus 1 equals 3 minus 2 root 2. So I'm not even going to bother doing the other one because there's not going to be two answers that work. There's only going to be one. So yeah, let me know what you think below. It wasn't. It only works because you've got three options, and you can almost do, not trial and error, but you can actually do all three of them pretty quickly in your head if you've practiced FOIL enough, and you find that option B, root 2 minus 1, is indeed the square root of 3 minus 2 root 2, because when you square it, you get 3 minus 2 root 2. Okay, if you found this useful, please like, subscribe, ding the bell, comment below.